Logan Salvage and Automotive here. We're missing a project. Well, we're not. It's in the parking lot next door. This light is aggravating me. Stay on. I gotta fix that. That'll be another video probably. Why not? Brother's on the way. We're gonna do brakes front and rear on his Challenger. Nothing special. Whatever. So I set up some lights for us, and he'll be here in a minute. We'll introduce him. We'll get after it. We're now on what is referred to as a side quest. Meaning, this light's bugging me. Matt's not here as of yet. So, I'm going to see if I can disable the on-off signal. Just make it on when you plug it in. Because when you first plug them in, they work for like 10 minutes, and then they'll just shut off, and then they start going wonky. And what can I say? They were free. So I'm just going to disable the switch and wire them straight up. Speak of the devil. Let me get back to you. Hello and welcome. Logan Salvage and Automotive. Logan Salvage and Automotive's brother. This is Matt. This is Matt's Challenger, 17 model. It's a Dodge. It's black. Cat, what are you doing? You're not. No.
Did he get in the car?
Almost.
Okay.
Side note, this is Shadow.
Satan.
Affectionately known as Satan. You're a good boy.
Hey, good boy.
Today, everybody's favorite subject, brakes. We're going to put brakes on it. The rear brakes are shot. The front brakes are almost shot. And, yeah. It needs done. We got time to do it. Why not make a video? Introduce somebody that doesn't know anything about brakes to brakes. Boring and laborious is what it is.
But brakes, though.
Brakes. Gotta make that, whoa. You might want to roll your window up.
Because the cats. Yeah, okay.
Right, first things first, let's raise it up on my sketchy lift.
It is sketchy, too.
Very sketchy. We're up.
I'll just take them all off at the same time.
Yeah, just take them all off.
Okay.
Don't trip over the hydraulic hose. I don't know why it's sticking up today, but it's sticking up.
Why is it sticking up?
It's excited to see you.
Okay. I need to get one of these for doing computer work.
They're handy, but the wheels don't stand up. That one's already missing one. That's why it's always in chair mode.
I don't know which direction this is set.
Give it a quick buzz. Left or right?
That's right.
You want to flip the button? There you go. Left.
Normally, John does all the car stuff. I do computer stuff.
Here lately, I've been getting into video editing while doing car stuff.
I did the tire trick thing.
Oh, did you knock it right off?
Yep.
Yep.
Now, if you're sick of John working on cars, I also have a YouTube channel where I'll play Pokemon.
Check him out. I'll put a link somewhere right about here-ish or something under Boss Productions.
You put it in the you put it in the end title thing with yours.
You can put it right in the middle of the video.
You can put it anywhere.
I'm going to put it everywhere. The
Just
whole video
the
is just going to be
screen.
taglines. Nobody's going to see the video.
The whole screen.
Yeah, just nothing. I blame him.
Well,
Actually, I blame the internet.
Heck yeah. He came to me one day and was like, I want to start putting stuff on YouTube. And I'm like, go right ahead.
And here we are. This is our first dual mic experience, by the way, so it may be funky.
Oh, it's going to be great.
Yep.
Mine keeps getting right in my beard.
Well, if they didn't give me 2 sets of fronts, they look like the right things.
Who's doing what?
Parkland. For those of you that don't know brakes, typically your front pad is much larger than your rear pad. In this case, not so much. They're about the same size.
Would it be easier if they just were all the same size?
Some vehicles do that, like 550 or something.
Yeah.
The front brakes are the same size as the rear brakes. They're all the same caliper. You just change the bleeder screw location. It's actually kind of handy, but it's mostly reserved for heavy-duty applications. And I don't know why. There we go. That shines a little light on the subject. Okay. This is a typical front brake caliper. Grab some tools.
A very typical sports car.
Yep.
This is where I check out. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And just because I don't know what I'm doing don't mean I ain't willing to learn. John just happens to do all the car stuff. That's fine. Like I said, I build computers. So that's where I come in on all this.
I don't know, but you guys can see what I'm seeing exactly. But what I do, take a big screwdriver. You can reach right in here and grab the edge of the rotor typically. Give it a yank. You will both compress the piston, you can see it moving, and check your slides at the same time. If it moves, they're fine. If it doesn't, they're stuck. You check your caliper, you check your slides, and you get your piston all the way retracted all at the same time.
And
they make tools for this. I don't have one.
If I had to guess, I bet they make a tool for it you don't have.
They make a tool for this. I do not have one.
Which if you don't need the tool, you don't need it.
I got a special tool for the rear if we have to have it.
Don't worry, Snap-on will sell you that tool for $15,000.
And payments of $16 a week.
It's like trying to Costco pay a hot dog.
Right.
30 cents a week.
Yeah, bigger than that. 18. We'll get another wrench. Never fails.
It's always wrenches.
Yeah, it don't matter what you get. It's always above or below what you've got.
I come up here and change my oil. And I always use John's tools when I do it. Obviously, because he's got all the tools. But it's like my favorite thing to do on this is change the oil because it's easy.
In this instance, you need an 18 and a 13. Most of the time, you'll crack that bolt loose. It'll spin right out. You don't have to hold the slide. Not always. Sometimes they're just that away. And then you have to go get the wrench you didn't bring because you didn't think you needed. So what I do, generally, everybody does this, I took that bolt out. Most people will go ahead and take the upper bolt out. You don't really have to. Flip it up, slide it out. You just saved yourself one bolt. Time is everything sometimes.
About time for new rotors.
Nah, they're getting a little crusty. Now, these pads are not worn completely out. They got some life left in them. But we're going to go ahead and change them. They're getting close. Clean everything up. Make sure it's okay. New hardware.
I never forget that time me and Sean changed my rotors and the brakes didn't come with hardware. And the rotor didn't come with hardware on it.
No, they don't.
We had to use the old ones. Not the because we changed the brakes too. The pads we didn't have hardware in them.
Yeah, we buy the better brakes. They're a little pricier, but they always come with new hardware. These are your rattle clips. Wipe the dirt out. There's no big chunks of rust or anything in the way on this one. It's in good shape. We've been well maintained. And you will.
Usually when I'm here, I'm doing the whole
these are the
hold this flashlight for dad routine.
Hold it better.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Which I'm fine with doing. Because I do the same thing to him when we work on computers.
I looked at the part numbers and figured out which one's switch, and then I put them in the wrong place anyway.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, you take your new hardware. Line it up with the little slots that it goes in. And we kind of clip in place. Now, sometimes they don't clip good. You got to fight with them. For the most part, it's anything you do mechanical. Nothing ever goes to plan. But those latch in nicely. Now, not all pads, but some pads. This has just got the part number written on it. There's your squeaker. Not every brake pad will do this, but some brakes have an inside and an outboard pad, inner and outer. And if you mix them up, you can lock the caliper up. Some F-150s, like 2010 to 15, I know for a fact do that. Generally speaking, you're going to put your wire indicator, which is your squeaker, on the leading edge. So when this rotor's going forward, this down here is your leading edge. You put your squeaker to the inside on the leading edge, generally. Some brakes have squeakers on all four. Some brakes don't have squeakers at all. Some brakes are labeled for you, inner and outer. So in this case, these two pads also have squeakers. Do I have 3 inners? No, I just happen to have a set of pads that has a squeaker all the way around. And when I try to do, they're all made the same. I look at them, I make sure none of them look different than the rest. In this case, because it's got squeakers in all of them, your second squeaker will go on the upper edge on the outer pad. Now, pads are in place, your hardware's changed. Put your slide back in. Make sure everything's set. Push your slide in at the bottom. Bingo. Put your bolt back in it. Tighten her down. That's it. This brake is now reassembled and complete. Now, you're not done. If you've done all 4 wheels and all the pads are on, you put the wheels on it, sit down, you're not done. Something a lot of people tend to forget. I compressed this piston and pushed the fluid back up when I did this. Well, guess what? It's not tight against the rotor anymore because there's space. When you hit the brakes, you're going to take up that space, but you're not going to do any stopping. So if you put it together and you put the wheels on it, you sit down, you hop in, you fire it up, you put it in reverse, you're going to take right the fuck off getting it. You got to pump your brakes up. The job's never done until you've made sure you've got a good hard brake pedal. Not running, preferably, because you could feel the brake booster if it is running. Cat.
There's a whole song about pumping up the jams, but now you've got to pump up the brakes.
You got to pump up the brakes. If you don't, you can cause damage to yourself or others or your vehicle, or mangle somebody that's behind you or in front of you or whatever. Just because it's reassembled, it's not finished. You're close. We're going to go do the other side, probably off camera, because you don't really like to see duplicates anyway. And we'll bring you back when we're on the rear. Okay, I wasn't going to show you guys this side because it's routine. However, it's a direct copy of the other side. It's identical.
But it's stuck.
But we have a problem. This is a good time to illustrate a stuck slide. Remember I stuck the screwdriver in there and wiggled it? Notice on this one, instead of the whole caliper moving, just this one is moving. This upper one, it's not budging. See how it racks the caliper? Now I did go ahead and push the piston in with a screwdriver. It's not in the way. I'll hang loose. This slide isn't moving. So we're going to do like we did on the other side. We're going to take it apart. And we're going to see if it's just a little stuck or if it's seized.
No, but it ain't seized.
Me too. We're going to take the slide back loose just like we did on the other side. They can be a little stuck. Here's the thing. They're not supposed to be stuck at all.
Nope.
But if it's not terribly seized, I can force it up, get it wiggling. If I can get it wiggling, I can get it out. And then I can work with it from there to get it moving smoothly. In this case, it is loosening the bolt instead of moving the slide. So, on this side, we're going to go ahead and take that bolt out. So we can remove the caliper off of the bracket entirely. Get it out of the way. This kind of thing happens when you're doing brakes, just regular maintenance. You're always one broken bolt away from a 2-hour incident or a weekend-long project.
Yeah.
Notice on these pads, the inside is worn considerably more than the outside because it's not sliding like it should. This one, free as can be. This one, not so much. Now, it is an 18 millimeter. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a wrench and see if I can move it. I cannot.
Damn it.
Okay. Now we get into the meat and potatoes.
Torch?
Most likely. What I'm going to do, we're going to delve a little deeper in this one. We're going to take the bracket off the car, and I'll stick it in my vise in the truck. We'll torch it, see if we can get loose, try to save the rubber boot. See what happens. If we can't get it loose or we damage it, we'll have to get a replacement caliper, and you'll get to see how to do that. If we can get it loose, you'll see that sometimes you just need a little heat and persuasion. I'll bring you back when I've got it off, and we'll go from there. Okay, now it's in the vise. Here's the slide. I'm going to try to do it without heat first because I don't want to melt the boot. And it is moving. You may get lucky.
Maybe just needed a gentleman's touch.
Okay.
What? Don't look at me like that.
It is moving. And I'll work with it for a minute and see if I can get it out this way.
Yeah.
We'll be sure to extra grease that liberally. But it is out.
Still fucked up.
Yeah, the boot's a little damaged. But,
as long as it don't stop me from, stopping.
We'll lubricate it. The correct thing to do is order a new boot or order a new caliper.
Some people ain't got money.
I've done it enough. I've got a career in this. If I lubricate that really well, something that'll stay in there and last. I've got what's left of the boot I'll put back on it just to help keep moisture out. And it'll be all right.
Okay.
Now we've wire brushed, we've cleaned, we've lubricated. I lubricated the hole and cleaned it out. Slide's nice and easy. In the future, I might get a boot set for it, but I don't have them right now and need a car tomorrow. So it'll be okay for a day or two until I get one or till something else goes terribly wrong.
Day or two.
Yeah. But now we have 2 functional slides. Let's go get it put back together.
We've suddenly replaced 2 brake pads and decided to order pizza.
Hey man, go do what you gotta do. Okay. Now we're to the rear. Yeah. And it is quite simply the same process as the front. Most vehicles are just that simple. Granted, my screwdriver is just about too big. Take that one out. Pull the upper slide out. Now this one, they're a little more worn. These are actually our noise and our problem. The rotors are okay. This one, however, has the same problem as that front one. Look at the slide not moving.
Great.
This one is the one we had to torch the last time we worked on it and lubricated, and it went wonderfully for how many miles? Thousands?
Thousands.
Yeah, it wore out a set of brake pads evenly before it stuck. So this one we're gonna have to torch on the car because it's a pain in the neck to get these off, and the rubber boot is already missing and or damaged on this side. So you're gonna get to see some torching after all.
Oh, yeah.
Let me move anything flammable here. And I'll grab the torches, we'll heat it up, get it out, clean it and lubricate it just like we did the front one, and get this one put together.
And I have ordered pizza.
Pizza. Kind of cramped for space here. You have to give me a minute.
Shit. Hello. Warm over here.
Yeah. And it frees right up with a little bit of heat.
Toasted.
Just gotta get it out.
Call that a toasted note. I want to go ugga-dugga.
Okay.
Go.
And just like that, we've got it out again. We're going to clean it up and lubricate it, and life will be good.
I'm just going to hand tighten these. It'll be all right.
Probably. I'll bring you back when I get it clean. Now with a freshly clean slide pin. Again, I'll order the rubber booties, but he's going to need the car tomorrow, and it'll take a couple days to get them. So it'll be fine. Nobody panic.
I'm panicking.
Now, you're supposed to lubricate these. They make a special disc caliper pin slide lubricant. They use organic grease. Some of them use silicone grease. I find for the ones that have been stuck, Anti-Seize does a really good job. I'll Anti-Seize the hole and the pin. And she slides like butter again. Life's good.
Nice.
What tends to happen is the grease dries up and gets sticky, and they set in one place, and then they rust. This one has given me this trouble before, and I forgot to order rubber booties, to be honest with you. This time, I'll actually order them. Verify. Well, that's not right. Fuck.
What did you do?
They've given me a set for a bigger rotor.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope. Time is it?
8:30.
Let me call it advance. And make a parts run. And we're back with the correct brake pads.
Yeah, it took us a little bit, didn't it?
And pizza.
Yeah, we had dinner in the meantime. For you, it's been 3 seconds. For us, it's been like 2 hours.
Yeah, something like that. These go back and be returned because they're wrong.
Wrong.
I'm offended by them.
Okay.
Shims. Advance was closed, so O'Reilly's came through. What's the word? Clutch?
Clutch. That's it.
O'Reilly's came through clutch. So now we have new stoppers for the rear. Then once again, all 4 brake pads have squeakers on them. So it doesn't really matter where you put them. As long as you put them. If you don't put them, it's not going to work. Because the slide was stuck and it wouldn't slide, I didn't push the piston in, so I must take my pliers, wherever they're at, back over by the bench grinder.
Yeah, they're on the bench grinder.
There's more than one way to collapse a caliper. You can do it with a screwdriver, you can get the fancy tool. A pair of channel locks will do it too at a pinch. These aren't channel locks, they're just similar to channel locks. Open them up wide, get a hold of it. Squeeze it in. Sometimes you can even squeeze them in by hand. I've done that before. And bolt. And now it slides like it should. And life's good. Tighten her up. And this side is done. We'll go repeat the process, hopefully with little to no issue. And we'll be done before you know it.
Now I gotta put the tire on.
Yep. You have to put the tire back on.
Now you get to sit with me for a minute. See, this is a thing. Maybe I should just put the bolts on without the tire, only the wheel. I ain't got enough room here.
Yeah, it's a little snug.
Barely. So I took it off this way. Tires. Little snug, huh? Oof.
Not to mention there's a camera in your way.
Well, they're having fun with me for a minute.
Him and that screwdriver and the flashlight.
They're having fun with me for a moment.
That's cool. I'm gonna go get this side knocked out. It's Uncle Timmy. What? No.
Who's Uncle Timmy?
I don't know.
We don't have an Uncle Timmy.
We got an Uncle Kenny.
It's not a Tim.
Pretty close.
No, it's not.
Not even remotely.
Then why did you? Never mind.
It's pretty close.
Never mind.
Don't worry about it.
He's an idiot. But he's our idiot.
I'm what?
Nothing.
Okay.
You'll know it when you get to the part. You'll see it when you get to the part where you edit this video.
I'll see it in editing.
You'll see it in post-production.
I'm not producing any posts.
Shut up.
I guess technically they would be posting videos.
Yeah.
Post Malone? No, wait.
That's a musician.
Is it though?
Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, he is.
Is he though?
Yeah. Jesus Christ, John. Let's got that tire back on.
Okay, we're almost finished. Now we just gotta let it down and pump the brake up. Very important. Oh.
Noah, if you ever watch this, yes, I am wearing this friggin' Cloud9 t-shirt. You'll get over it.
Will they?
No. He won't.
Also, on a side note, I did fix the light. I bypassed the switch, so now instead of blinky, 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 it's just on when it's plugged in. So we have that much light at all times. I've got lights above me. They're not hooked up currently. I'm going to hook those up in the future. And it looks like we'll have to get something for that side because it's dark over there. So we'll see where the future takes us.